Good morning. My name is Gary Wood, and I'm the former director of the Belle Fourche Chamber of Commerce. And I want to speak a word today on behalf of the Roosevelt School and the Roosevelt Events Center. As I've heard the news that the building has been condemned, I was saddened because I think about the buildings on our downtown district on what's called State Street that have been condemned and are now gone. If you are a resident of Belle Fourche and know any of the history, you know that there used to be the Hampton Hotel, now gone. The bank downtown, beautiful sandstone building, now gone. The Washington School on the grounds of the Roosevelt Event Center, now gone, as well as the United Methodist Church downtown, now gone. And I'd like you to reflect a little bit on your past as a community. Mary Buchholz does a very good job in the Beacon each week of writing an article reflecting on the past of Belle Fourche. And we appreciate her and our history. And so it makes me sad to think that soon we will have another grand old man on the end of State Street, the Roosevelt School, which will go the way of the other buildings that I just mentioned. And there'll be nothing more than reflections of the past, pictures in the newspaper, or memories that people have of being in those buildings now gone. As the director of the chamber, our office was in the principal's office in the Roosevelt, and I looked out my window every day at a great big empty space where the Washington sat. And because I never had the privilege of seeing it, I only have what others have told me about that grand old building, which now there's only just one sandstone piece left on the property from a building that was much loved and really needed to be saved. So I'm speaking on behalf of revitalizing, repurposing the Roosevelt Event Center and not letting it go the way of many other historical spots in our community. Outside my daughter's house here in Dickinson, where I'm speaking to you from, we have two trash bins. One is for garbage and the other is for recycling. And it seems to me that every day we have to make a choice whether we're going to throw something away or we're going to recycle it. And as I take out the garbage, some goes in the recycle bin and some goes to the garbage. I remember when we first were considering moving the chamber to the event center, and many of us, including our mayor and myself and others, toured the building, and there was a real excitement about seeing this grand old man restored and brought back as a purposeful building in our community. And James and Provacia Piatilla have started that process. I enjoyed my time as director of the Belle Fourche Chamber, and particularly being in that historic building and hearing the stories as people came in day by day wanting to look at the building and see where they had experienced so many of their good memories, and some bad as they came to the principal's office, of the Roosevelt. So I'd ask the people of Belle Fourche and the city of Belle Fourche, and particularly our city council, to remember the importance of the Roosevelt on the end of our downtown district, to revitalize that end of State Street and help those businesses that are down there so that we can draw people down further than just the 500 block or the 600 block or the 700 block, but to 8, 9, and 10 in the downtown Belle Fourche area. I'd ask you to consider a vision for the future. For us as a chamber, and for me personally, it was a huge help to have our indoor market right outside my office door, to have our farmers market on the grounds of the event center, to have great storage and the ability for us to be able to quickly put together an event without having to haul tables and chairs everywhere. I won't take a lot of your time. I just want to speak a word on behalf of the Roosevelt and James and Provacia Piatilla, and I ask you to seriously consider, will the Roosevelt just be a reflection of our past, or will it be a vision of our future as a community and what we desire to reflect, to our Northern Hills region and to our area, what we do with what we have and what we've been given. A reflection of the past and a vision for the future. Let's consider it and let's revitalize the Roosevelt. Thanks for listening.